I just started to look at my life in a way so different after seeing that so many things in my life right now is just a lot of the best things in my life right now are things that I have never planned for. So, what really going to happen if we allow more surprises in our lives? Known about the universe is that the universe doesn't have strategy. The universe will always, the stairs that the universe will show for you, it's always going to be in harmony with who you are. And I think life is better when we allow a higher power than all of us do what it has to do. Hello and welcome to this beautiful vibe. Today we're gonna talk about a very interesting topic for me. Lately I've been thinking about it so much, and it's really nice actually that such topics really exist. And as it was in the title, which is keep room for surprises. Lately I have been thinking a lot about a lot of things that I have in my life right now, and uh, I started to look back and see, oh my God, now I have amazing friends in my life. Um, how does that actually happen? Because I don't remember that I did anything for that. And I have now, for example, I am literally working on becoming a life coach. And I never thought I'm gonna do such thing, you know? Um, I never like expected, for example, that I uh, will reach this level of knowledge. I just started to look at my life in a way so different after seeing that so many things in my life right now is just a lot of the best things in my life right now are things that I have never planned for. And that's really kind of surprising for me because I'm this type of person who be like, okay, I have goals, let's work on them, let's make them happen and stuff like that. But but things are so different when I started to look back, because in this period in my life right now, I am going back a lot to the past so I can just learn the lessons that I have to learn, close certain chapters of my life so I can prepare myself to move forward. And one of the things was to go back, and by chance I never planned for this, another way of I never planned for this, and I just started to think about this idea of, wait a minute, I really have an amazing friends right now in my life, but I never ever remember how how it happened. How did we reach to this stage? I right now I am right now I am working to become a life coach, and as you can see, I started making videos on YouTube and Instagram and everything. And I never planned for that. I never planned ever to think that I will start to work preparing myself for this path of entrepreneurship and life coaching. And that's all was by surprise, something I didn't plan for. We can literally say that the most incredible things in my life right now are the things that I never planned for. And as soon as I had this idea, I thought literally, I'm doing the integrated life show, let's just talk about this because it's so powerful. It's just unbelievable. It's so powerful and amazing how this idea is. Literally, it's just so amazing. And I started to wonder deeply, how come the best things in my life right now that I have literally came and I never planned for it? I never imagined, or I remember that I literally sat down and I worked for this thing. like deep work, like we're doing now for our goals. Like every day I'm working on it, da 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 da, you know? And that was really amazing idea for me. How come all of these things in our lives right now are literally just things that most of it things the best things are the things that just you never plan for it. And even I remember I have now an idea in my mind about the thought about the idea of when we just plan for trips and then sudden things, surprising amazing things happen out of plan. And it's literally when we go back, we always say that was the best thing ever. I think maybe we humans, we love surprises, I guess, because it's beautiful, right? It's something outside of your thinking, outside of your mind. It's something that it just something you never planned for, but yet it is the best thing ever. I think there is a lot to know about us humans, just from this idea how much we love surprises and how much every single thing that is happened outside of plan was always the best thing for us. That's so deep. If you told me how many years now, told me 5 years ago or 10 years ago, would you would you ever think or imagine that you, Sukaina, you gonna literally come this far? I'll be like, no, it's a dream. It's impossible. But literally what happened is I'm in the best times ever in my life right now. I've led to coaching because simply I saw a guy online. He's a very famous coach in the Arab world, and I saw him. I loved. He inspired me, and then I was like, I really want to be a coach. I love it. It's all happened by chance. Imagine your whole career. You can change your whole career, or you can choose a whole different path than you ever thought just because you saw a video. Imagine the amazing the I love life. I love how it is amazing. Like it's just so powerful. And I love it. Imagine I watched a video, I was like, oh, that's my thing. That's my thing. And I also, when I started to watch business videos, I was like, that's my thing too. I love it. Oh my God, yeah, I want to be an entrepreneur. All of this happened by surprise. How many of you guys literally they were just going in their lives and then suddenly somehow something surprise happened and boom, everything shifted lives, everything. And those surprising things sometimes they can be so much negative. Not all the time surprising things that happens to us are actually positive. Like for example, for me when I was 15, the last thing I have ever expected was to actually have depression and think about suicide. That was the last thing I ever thought. I was fine in my life until boom, everything changed. But that, when I see it now, I see how much it was all planned. So for me, so I can become the girl I am. You know, I had to go through depression so I can struggle a couple of years from it. And after that, um, it led me to discovering this world of self-development. And after that, it led me to literally now healing myself in a very deep way. It led me to this girl right now. Surprises. Surprises. I remember now one of my best amazing relationships, my amazing friendships that I have right now. How did we met? We met and we start talking normally. So someone told me this, I told them that. We keep going like that until now. I have the deepest friendships. And I was the same person who's literally a couple of years ago. I was sad that I feel like I don't know how to make friends. You know what I mean? Surprises. It's fascinating for me. This idea of surprises. It's one of the most powerful things that I have ever seen in my life. And it's so amazing. So, what is it in your life right now that you feel it is the best thing in my life, but it was by surprise? Maybe your partner, maybe your child, maybe your job, maybe a big amount of money, maybe changing from moving from your country to another country, maybe living alone and you never thought about it before. What is it? I think when you answer this question, you will feel kind of feeling that, like, oh my God, that's so exciting. You feel this feeling of excitement and like, ooh. It's like a beautiful, beautiful, amazing game. And I love that. I love this beautiful, just like going back and remembering everything that happened to you by surprise. And when you remember it, you feel like that's the best thing ever in my life. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. A lot of beautiful things in our lives happens when we don't plan for it. Literally, so many things. For me, it was the friendships I have now. It was my choice of career that I have now. It was um, my healing journey with myself that was by surprise. I actually ended up literally hitting myself in one of the deepest way that changed all of my life. I also remember now another thing, which is we were traveling, me and my family, and we have a beautiful city here in Morocco. I love it so much. It's called Tétouan. It's so amazing. I don't know if that's how it sounds in English, but I never mind. It's beautiful. And I remember one day, me and my aunt and her brother, we picked the car and then we went just going with the car. And we were going with the car and then we went to a huge garden. That is amazing. That literally a garden. In front of it, there is just the beach and no one is there. Nobody is there. And when we went there, I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is magical." I might share a snippet right now because I have a video for that. And I was like, "Oh my God." Oh yeah, it's not Tétouan, it's Tangier. Yeah, because those two cities that I love, they are like close to each other. It's Tangier. I just remembered. Yeah. So we went to that place and I was like, "Oh my God, what is that? That's so beautiful." So when I go back, I feel like that was beautiful for me. That was a very, very, very beautiful thing in my life. And I'm really grateful for it. Surprises. So, what really going to happen if we allow more surprises in our lives? In this period of my life right now, I guess this month, mainly this month and the past month, it was more about I'm receiving the same message, which is let go of control, let go of expectations, let go of uh, too much planning, too much stuff. Allow more space for the soul, allow more space for the heart to feel, to live a beautiful life. Allow more space for that. And it got deep to me that I felt it like a huge, huge, huge big lesson that I'm learning right now, which is to just let go. I don't need to plan for everything. I don't need to plan to an amount of details. Not everything should be like that. Surprises are beautiful. They are very beautiful. So what's gonna happen in your life if you just allow a room for surprises from life, from the universe? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I remember another thing. There was a beautiful I don't know if I'm not gonna call it medicine, but it's a really powerful uh a very, very powerful thing I wanted to buy online that is really good for my health, and I loved it. And I have a friend that recommended that. And um I remember I was in my mind, I want to buy that, but I didn't search for it online or anything. And then suddenly my friend sent me a picture of it from a company that is really trustworthy, and I love the guy who own it. And I was like, okay. And then I checked the link and I found it. The price of that, it's so much low than the price that is literally out there. And my friend told me that. I told him, hey, I found this product and it is with this amount. And he told me it's so much cheap and it holds three of the products. And if I need to buy one product of these three products, literally it's just so much expensive than actually the three of them. And he was like, you are very lucky. And then I started, now when I go back to this memory, I feel like I didn't plan for that. It's kind of, I had the intention for it, but I didn't plan for it. I had the intention, but I didn't plan. Imagine. So the universe brought me the best price that I can afford. And it was amazing. It's like the best offer ever. That's another surprise. I'm really amazed right now because, I didn't plan for this episode. I'm going to talk about this topic and I jumped in right away. And let's see what surprises we're going to have in this video. But I'm amazed of the power of surprises in our lives. I'm amazed. I haven't A lot of YouTubers I watch, they are amazing. They are famous. I think you know the Matt Davila, Nathaniel Drew. And both of them, I remember in one of their videos, they have just took a trip without plans. And every time they go back, they be like, that's the best thing I ever done. And I'm like, wow, man, there is something magical about that. Because what happens when you allow room, when you create room for surprises, is that you're telling the universe that you're not the only one who is in charge in your life, of your life. You're not the only one who is in charge of your life. You have to know there is you and there is the universe. So both of you are charged for your life because we are part of this universe, and the universe loves to love us, loves to take care of us, loves to just give us what we need, you know? And when you create room for surprises in your life, I think you will less work crazy and you will more have fun, a lot of fun in your life, literally. And I'm really now trying to do that. I'm trying to do that in my life. I'm trying to really become this girl of like, I'm not gonna plan for everything. Now, do we need to plan to certain things? Yes, we need. I plan my day. I plan I plan my day, I plan my week, I plan my month, but still surprises happen. Yes, they do. When they do, I create room for them. Like I give you example. There is a beautiful garden here in the city that I love so much to go to. It's beautiful here in Marrakech. And when I go to it, a lot of times, a lot of surprises happened. Like someone come and we talk, we love it, we enjoy it. Like I go there to study, to learn, to grow, to work on my business. And then suddenly someone come and we talk. I stop everything. I literally do. And I just have fun with the person. And we have great time and then we go. Another day I remember I was busy and then uh guys that they played the guitar, they came in and they came and I don't know what happened. We just talked and also there was a foreigner there from, I guess, I don't know, he lived in Germany. I forgot where he was from. And suddenly we just talked and we played the guitar and he gave me the guitar to try and that was an amazing moment. It was beautiful. So the point is that actually not that you will not plan for your life, that you will not have vision. For example, I do have vision. I know what I want to do all of my 20s. I have vision for what I want to do when I am now. I'm now 22. Okay, what I want to do when I'm 24, when I'm 25, okay, when I'm 28. It's like I have it. But is there always a room for surprises? Yes. There is always a room for surprises. If suddenly I had to change all of my gear, something else, I will. And that is the power of being flexible. Being flexible, just have this flexibility that yes, you plan for your life, but when you have flexibility, you tell the universe, yes, dear universe, I am open for the beautiful surprises you're going to give me. And if it comes, I'm going to make room for it. How many people got married and they never thought about it? They was like, I will marry when I'm 30. Then when they're 20, they got married. How many? A lot. And then that end up the best love of their lives. Their lives. Isn't that amazing? It is amazing. And I'm just amazed of this beautiful power of surprises that I have literally I'm enjoying while I'm sharing this stuff with you right now because it's just so amazing. It's so powerful. I have never thought in my whole life that the best things I have now in my life will be things that happened, all of them by surprise. All of them happened by surprise. Because I was more in here, in my heart. You can't see my heart because of the camera, but in my heart. And I was not aligned in here. One of the biggest things known about the universe is that the universe doesn't have strategy. It's like feminine energy flowing, like it's not masculine, it's feminine. So they send you things when they feel like, okay, this time for that. Even if you feel like, oh my God, that's not the time. But there is always this universal timing because there is always the right time for everything. And the right time for everything is actually when it comes, when it happens. So, how can you make room for surprises? Make room for surprises by planning for what's important and don't plan for what's not important. For example, let's imagine you want to plan for your life 10 years from now, what you want to do. Great, amazing. I encourage that. It's powerful. In this age, I want to do this. 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 Okay, incredible. Great. Amazing. Okay. Then, when you plan, when you break it down, you be like, okay, this year, you break the big vision to the 10 years vision to this year vision because that's a way of being focused. So this year, I will do this and this and that. Great, amazing. Okay. When you plan the steps to reach those goals, be flexible. Be flexible. I think flexibility is the biggest thing that is going to create a lot of room for surprises. Because let's imagine the steps to take to achieve a goal, you write them down, and then suddenly the universe shows you a different way of actually working on that goal. What are you going to do now? Are you going to hold on to the old thing, or you're going to see, oh my god, the universe knows better, so I'm going to do the universe work. I'm going to do the universe idea. And you work on it, and then you will see that maybe you will get closer to your goal than you ever thought, because you listen to the universe. Instead, you thought that, oh my god, I'm going to achieve my goal because this is the logical steps. To make room for surprises, forget about logic. To make room for the best incredible things to happen in your life, forget about logic. Focus more on listening to who knows better. Who knows better? Your soul and the universe. Yeah. So being flexible is the most important thing. The most important thing, so you can make room for surprises. And I think that's the most powerful thing about the idea of surprises. Because the more we give room, the more we are flexible, the more we are like water. Bruce Lee always say, be water, my friend. Be water, my friend. And I love that. So be water in life. Don't hold on to things. Don't hold on to people. Don't hold on to ideas. Don't hold on to how things should be and go. Don't. Look at yourself. Yes. Clear the path. Clear the stairs. Clear the stairs that you need to walk on. But allow the universe to shape the path. I love this quote. I love it. I'm gonna put it on my Instagram. You better follow me there. Clear, have clarity on the stairs, but allow the universe to shape the path. I love it. This is how you keep moving according to what you know now, but you're always open to how the path will be. So, you, my friend, focus on the stairs, have vision, the destination, focus on the stairs, and allow the universe to shape the path. That's how you will create surprises. You will create room for surprises. And I think life is better when we allow a higher power than all of us do what it has to do. I think that's powerful. There is nothing better than that. Because at the end, the universe doesn't have war over our dreams and be like, I don't want you, specifically you, to achieve your dream. Because I have grudge on you. The universe is not like that. The universe is open for all creatures. You just have to ask for what you want, and then it will come. And also, one of the ways to make room for surprises is to just set your intention and then allow even the universe to show you how the stairs you need to walk on in the beginning, while he is already creating the path for you. so you can reach your destination. Yeah. The intention is so powerful. And I think I'm gonna have a whole another video about intention because it's powerful so much that I'm shocked of its surprise of its power, to be honest. I'm really, really shocked. Because when you set intention, you are guiding the path. You are guiding and focusing the energy. Instead of the energy is everywhere, the energy is focused. Okay, dear universe, that's my intention in health. That's my intention in relationships. That's my intention in my career. That's my intention in money. Okay, universe, bless me. Show me your surprises. Yeah. Even now in my business, I'm literally at the beginning, I was like, okay, this business is about self empowerment and that's it. But then I started to see, no, I love healing and I love lifestyle design and I would love to teach about that. And I love, I might, I'd love to talk about manifestation too. I'd love to talk about intention. I'd love to talk about so many things. And that's when I learned how to make room also for myself to see what is the surprises that are going to show up from me in this business. Let me see. I'd love to see the surprises. And then little by little I have ideas. I have the idea for this beautiful show, The Integrated Life. I have an idea um, for another show that's gonna be the Coach Journey. I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be on YouTube too for free. All the fun. And every time I keep going, just without having this system of you have to follow this system. Systems are fine. You can know them, but don't make them your life path guide. Don't. Know them. If you feel you are in harmony with those guides, follow them. That might be where you will find your surprise. But if you don't feel harmony with that, don't follow them. Don't. So it's about you connecting to who you are again and really, really seeing yourself, okay, all right, is that in harmony with me? And remember something, the universe will always, always, the stairs that the universe will show for you, it's always going to be in harmony with who you are, with the truth, with who you are, the real you. I am excited to have beautiful room, big room for surprises. And I'm gonna shape my life according to that. And because I care about living a full life, a life to the fullest, aliveness. I care about that. And for me, creating this beautiful space for surprises from the universe, from life, I think that's the best thing in the world. So to sum up, have vision, move with the clear stairs that you see right now in your life, but allow the universe to shape the path. When surprising things happens, create room for them, create hours for them, create space for them, create days for them, allow them to happen. Not everything you have to follow in your life, or that you want to happen in your life, that should be with 1, 2, 3 steps. Sometimes it's 3, 2, 1 steps. Sometimes it's 3, 1, 2 steps. And follow the harmony. Follow the harmony. I hope you learned something. You benefited from this. If you did, please share it with the people that you feel like this video is going to add a great value to their lives. And if you love it, save it. You might want to see it again. It's amazing. It's all come. Even this video was a surprise. I didn't plan what I'm actually going to talk about. I allowed things to happen, and I allowed to speak from my heart. And when you live from your heart, you will always find surprises happening in your life. So enjoy it, have fun, play hard in this life. Play hard in this life. Don't forget to subscribe, to like this video if you like it. That helps a lot the channel. And to follow me on my social media platforms. Everything you're going to find it in the link in the description below. I see you in the world of surprises. Namaste.